Welcome to episode 60 of Root Beer Library. I'm your host Matthew, and on this channel we taste root beer, soda, and snacks first, so you don't have to. Today we are starting our lineup of Jones Soda. What does that mean? Basically, we're going to taste a bunch of Jones Soda over the next whatever millennium, and we'll just have a special section specifically for Jones Soda because they got like a gazillion flavors and bottles. That's what that means. So today we're tasting Strawberry Lime Jones Soda. Let's crack this top because it's really not a matter of popping it, and let's get into it. Alright, so today we are tasting Jones Soda. Jones Soda's been around, as they say, since 1996, and I remember when they first came out, everybody was like, Jones Soda! It was like the biggest, it was like crack. I just remember when they came out, like everybody was like, you gotta have Jones Soda. And it was hard to find. It was weird. I mean, you'd go to the store, like people were lining up to get Jones Soda. And I think at one time, if I remember correctly, they did something where you could have your face put on the label, and they may still do that. I haven't been to their website for ages, but I remember them, you know, they were kind of doing that direct print thing. You could order them. I think you probably still can, like get a 6-pack with your own image that you want on there. But they were the first ones to kind of do this whole variable print image type thing on their labels. It's pretty cool, little independent type soda factory. See if it says where they're from. I don't even remember. I mean, I just remember Jones Soda. It's like everybody's like, I gotta have Jones Soda. It doesn't say specifically where this is coming out of from a bottling standpoint. Like, anyway. So Jones Soda, it's a product of Canada. Bottled and Authority Jones Cola in Seattle, Washington, and their Jones is from Canada. I did not know that. That's interesting. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack. So we're cracking the top instead of popping it because it's like a regular twist off. Woo, twist. Yeah, nothing. Oh yeah, let's see what they say inside. You continue to be lucky in love. I'm married. Don't know what that means. Well, okay. I'm lucky in love because I'm married. Like, I'm married up. I don't care what anybody says. I think every guy ends up marrying up, but like, I seriously married up. Yeah, that's where I'm going with that one, because I wouldn't marry me. It's kind of a sad thing to say, huh? You would hope that you were good enough that you would want to marry yourself, but sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, I wouldn't marry me. But at other times, I certainly would marry me. Anyway, let's get into the soda. And then I do want to talk about one thing as we get into this. So this is a strawberry lime. Looks good. It's Chiefs red, so I'm down for that. Ooh, it's got a good smell. It's got a really nice strawberry lime smell. Wow, I'm liking that. So anyway, my rant for today. So I've been DM'd by a couple people in regards to, and names will stay anonymous, the fact that I'm talking about sodas and the drinking sodas. And honestly, I've had a couple friends ask me specifically, and I sometimes wonder if my wife wonders this, do I actually drink all this stuff? The answer is no. I'll spit in here. I mean, I sip a little of it, and I do swallow it because you got to do all that to get the nice flavorings. But for the most part, I do spit out stuff. And I don't. When I'm done filming, I just take this stuff and I dump it. I gotta be really honest, I do, because I can't drink all this soda. That would be horrible for me. And I know that. But with that said, you know, there are some of them that it's really tempting, and on occasion I will actually not completely finish, but I'll do a pretty good job of it. Just because it tastes really, really, really good. But overall, I don't drink these things. And then onto the DMs from some fitnessy type folks. I don't want to say they were ticked off that I'm talking about sodas, but they were ticked off I was talking about sodas. I guess when you look at the space, there's not a lot of people that are talking and reviewing root beers and sodas at this point in time. Yay for me if this takes off. outside of that, people have done challenges, and there was a time frame when doing the root beer challenge and all that stuff was big, and challenges kind of died out, which is fine by me. Here's the thing is, I agree that you shouldn't drink soda on the everyday type thing. You need to be drinking waters. Water is probably the better thing for you than anything out there. If you look at any of the sports drinks or, you know, some of these health drinks, this is way better for you than those sports drinks or health drinks if you look at the makeup of them, especially the sugar content. This is high, but some of those sports drinks and some of those energy drinks are through the roof disgustingly high on their sugars, and then they'll hide the sugars in chemical-based energy type names. And the bottom line is a lot of them are way worse than this stuff. From that perspective, do they help you with an energy boost? Yes. Do I occasionally have some of those when I'm really like dragging? Yes. But again, in moderation, I don't think there's anything wrong with occasionally having a soda. Or a root beer especially, because I like root beer. But I don't drink root beers on the regular. I don't own a bunch of regular root. Well, I do. I have a fridge full of sodas and root beers because I do this thing. But outside of prior to that, no, we didn't buy that type of stuff in our house. My kids don't know that that fridge exists with all this stuff in there. And as they get older, we will be locking that up. Just because we've got to educate them on not doing this. And as a kid, dude, we pounded stuff. Man, I remember days we would go through like 12. And I mean, we didn't like just drink half and set them aside like kids do today. We drank them. I also grew up in Scottsdale, Arizona, where it's hot as... I'm not going to use any words here that are profane, but it was hot, man. And you could pound a soda and you would hit the skateboard. It was gone. I mean, I actually looked halfway decent back then. Anyway... so yes, I agree with all of the health nuts out there that soda is not the best thing for you on occasion. It's okay. You want to have a little cheat and have a soda? I'm down. That's why I say at the end, drink responsibly. You should not be drinking this stuff all the time. So there's my rant. Let's get into this Jones soda. Let's just do it. Oh man, that smells good. I'm glad to smell that after that rant. Because that smells strawberry. And that's definitely strawberry with a kick of lime in there. That's pretty good. Actually, it's pretty good. And the strawberry flavor's hanging around on my palate, which is nice. A little bit of limey. A little bit of lime there. I don't know. Sometimes I question myself. Smells good, though. I'll give it that. I'm not going to spit in there as hard as I did yesterday because it splashed in my face. Yeah, I like this. It's a good flavor. It's got a good taste to it. I guess the drawback is the lime, to be really honest. I like it when I'm drinking it, but as it's hanging out on my palate, the strawberries there, and then I get this kick of lime, and it's really limey. Just not... Take the lime out, guys. Take the lime out. Just make it a strawberry. I know you got to make it different. You got to combine. Do like a strawberry with a blueberry or something. Now, I like lime with certain things, but not strawberry. Sorry. Outside of that, it's a nice soda. I've always kind of liked the Joneses sodas. Got to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, this one, I'm not going to... There we go. It's good. It's just not as good as some of the other flavors that I've had from them over the years. We'll say that. So, I'm going to cut out the yawn though. Yeah. So there you have it. Episode 60, Root Beer Library. Whoa, is that episode? That is episode 60. I don't know if I said that at the beginning. Episode 60, Root Beer Library. I'm your host, Matthew. We did Jones Soda. This is the start of our Jones lineup. Again, episode 60, Root Beer Library. This was Jones Strawberry Lime Soda. I'm your host, Matthew. And as always, drink responsibly. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Have a good day.